Welcome to the Holy Joe Rock and Roll Show. I'm your host, Holy Joe Rock and Roll. Everybody, it's Holy Joe Rock and Roll. It's a follow-up video to my previous video, which is the 4 reasons why you should never come to Poland. I have 9 reasons of things that I hate, absolutely hate about Poland. Number 1, there's no preservatives in the food. So when it says it expires on February 23rd, the shit expires on February 23rd. There's no extra days gotten from the food. Like in the US, it says it's best when eaten before the 23rd. Shit could be good for another week. But in Poland, because there's no preservatives, if it says it's going to be expired on the 23rd and you open that shit, it's going to be bad. Maybe on the 23rd you could eat it, but the 24th, it is horrible. Do not eat that shit. So that's number 1, reasons I hate about Poland. Food doesn't last because there's no preservatives in the food. Oh, shit. There we go. Number 2. Okay. I wrote this list a while back, and things are starting to change a little bit, so I don't see it as often. But when I wrote this list, you'd have Polish people with these stupid-ass little LED strips using them instead of turning on their headlights. Like they thought they were cool or something. You could barely see the effing cars. The reason why we have daytime running lights is so that I can see you. It's not so you can see because it's daylight. You don't even need your lights on for you to see. It's for me to see you. And they would put these scrawny-ass little 50s, love these $10 LED strips in the front, like under the headlights, or maybe above the headlights. And that would be their daylight running lights. You could barely see these cars. And I hate that. It was usually older cars, to be honest, usually some older cars, like 10, 15, 20-year-old cars, that they would do this. And maybe they're being cheap fucks, but for God's sakes, turn on your lights. If the lights work, turn on the lights. That's number 2 reason why I fucking hate Poland. Number 3, shopping bags in the supermarket. Shopping bags, plastic-ass shopping bags, right? That you would take home, take out the food, and use it as a garbage bag. So it wouldn't go to waste. It's not like you're going to just throw the bag away. They used to cost 8 grosz, right? So for my American friends, that's like 8 grosz. 2 cents? 2 cents, 3 cents, okay? Then, because they want to fight climate change and plastic in the ocean, which 90% comes from China and India, how about we get those fucking freaks to not put plastic in the ocean? How much does Poland even have an access to the Pacific Ocean or the Atlantic Ocean? We got the Baltic Sea in the north. How much trash do we dump in the Baltic Sea? Probably 0. So what they did was they made the bags a little bit thicker, and now they cost 2 zlotys. So now they cost 50 cents. And as a result, it's inconveniencing everybody because us cheap fucking Polacks don't want to spend 50 cents on a bag. So what does that mean? Instead of paying 8 grosz for a bag and using the bag and getting the fuck out of the store quickly, we don't buy any bags. We leave the shit on the counter. Then we got to put that shit in the shopping cart, take it to our car, unload it to the trunk of the car, and then make several trips to bring the stuff into the house because we don't have any bags because they're so freaking expensive. Bring back the cheap-ass 8 grosz bags and let us deal with them like normal human beings. Oh, number 3, along those lines, I'm just going to add this, is there's no more plastic straws. The paper straws are garbage, absolute garbage. After like 10 minutes, they're soggy, they bend, they don't even work. And paper straws never worked with the goddamn milkshake. They never worked. It's a crime. It's a crime that we don't have plastic straws anymore. That's number 3, the reason why I fucking hate Poland. There's no plastic straws. That's a new thing. That's relatively new, maybe 1 year old, 2 years old. Okay. Number 3. Okay. Maybe this is a personal thing. We have what's called a kodra, which is like a feather duster, feather. What the hell? Okay, we don't have blankets here. They don't use a normal blanket. You know how in America you have uh, the sheet that covers your mattress, right? Usually it's a fitted sheet that covers your mattress. Then you have a single layer sheet that you cover up with, right, to keep you warm. Because in the summertime, you might want to just cover up with that single sheet, right? But they don't have them here. Instead, what they have is just, and then on top of that single sheet, you would have a blanket, some kind of a blanket, whatever it is, okay? Here, they don't have the single sheet. They have what's known as a kodra, which is for lack of a better word, it's like it used to be in the old times, it was basically feathers inside a double-sided sheet, right? Uh, Imagine a feather pillow, multiple feather pillows inside a double-sided sheet, okay? That's what's known as a kodra. And what happens is now it's made out of this artificial fiber, right? This spun polyester, I guess you would call it. Kind of like those winter jackets with that fluffy polyester bullshit inside. Imagine that, okay, without the jacket, inside woven inside some kind of a material, like a little pillow. So imagine multiple pillows sewed together, and then you put that inside a double-sided sheet, okay? Well, what happens is that kodra slides around inside those sheets. So in the middle of the night, you might wake up and you don't have any kodra here because it's slid down. You just have a double-sided sheet. And you need that kodra because it's cold here. I fucking hate that. Where's my blanket? If I just had a blanket, I could pull the blanket up. The blanket is thick all the way through. So that's whatever the hell, number 4, I don't know, number 5, whatever. Kodras. The blankets inside the sheet always keep getting loose. I hate that. Then you got to stand up, shake it, shaky, make it straighten out, then lay it down, then get under the covers and hope that it doesn't slide out again. It's bullshit. Some bullshit right there. Okay. Where am I at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is number 6. Has to be number 6. Nobody has change. Yeah, you heard me. Nobody has change. They're trying to get you into a cashless society here. That is some bullshit. They want you to use your credit card or your debit card. Nobody has change. Especially you go to an ATM or the bank automat, you pull out some money, you always get hundreds. Oh, that should be on there. That should be on there. You always get hundreds and nobody has change. That's a double one. A and B. Nobody has change and the bank automat only gives out hundreds. That's some bullshit right there. Okay? Napkins, bro. Except for McDonald's and KFC. They may be the only exceptions. Everybody else gives you these thin little waxy pieces of paper as napkins. How are you supposed to wipe your mouth with a waxy piece of shit paper? Huh? Not only are they small, it's a single layer. It looks like very thin paper for the oven, baking paper. That's what it looks like. Very super thin, waxy-ish, right? It doesn't even take the grease off your hands. You're eating a burger or even a pizza and you get this stuff. It is horrible. It doesn't work. Why do they sell that shit here? It's garbage. Now, starting to change, like I said, in 2 rare exceptions, McDonald's, Burger King, okay, and so these are American companies. Okay, Burger King, I guess, is German, or is it Dutch, or who gives a flying fuck? These companies do provide you with legit napkins, okay, that you can wipe your mouth off. It will take the grease off. It'll take the ketchup off your face. It won't just smear it. But these waxy shit napkins have got to go. The next one. Okay. If you drive anywhere in Poland, okay, you're going to see this. People, why do you dumbass Polacks do this? It's nighttime. You're all wearing black. I can't see you. So you have people dressed in black walking on the streets at night. You cannot see them. They make these reflective armbands that cost maybe $2. You're supposed to wear them either on your arm or on your leg. So as you're walking through the night, the car light will reflect off your arm. Some people have a flashlight, rare cases, or they turn on the light on their phone when they see a car coming to let them know that there's somebody in the street. But other than that, you cannot see these people until the last minute, and they're all dressed in black. Stop doing that. Fucking hate that. Fucking retarded. You want to get killed? You trying to get killed? You got a death wish? The next thing I hate about Poland is that you get a bill, electric bill, phone bill, whatever the hell it is, and they put the bank account that you're supposed to pay because there's no checks here. You pay direct bank transfer. And the bank account number is written so goddamn small, you need a magnifying glass to read it. On top of that, they don't put any spaces between the numbers. Are you fucking stupid? It's like a 24-digit number, and there's no spaces. You would think every 4 digits put a little space so we can process 1, 2, 3, 4 space 1, 2, 3, 4 space 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Is it 7 zeros or is it 8 zeros? I can't tell because they're so goddamn close together. Fix that. Make the count numbers bigger and put a space between every 4 digits. Is that clear? Fucking hate that. Fucking hate that. Got to take out a goddamn magnifying glass and you got to count. It's horrible. Stupid. Waste time. Simple fix. Easy fix. All right. This is the last one on my list. Remember, I wrote this a while ago, but this is still valid. Very valid. In the United States, when you get a shopping cart, you can control that shopping cart. The rear wheels are locked in place. The rear wheels will go straight. The outside wheels can pivot and turn, okay? But the rear wheels are usually locked in place, which means you can zoom on that thing, and if you want to, put a foot on one of the wheels, left or right, and you could turn that shopping cart very easily. And if you're not goofing around like that is, if you're just pushing it through the store, it is super easy to turn the shopping cart because the wheels turn where you want to turn them. Okay, I tell you that because in Poland, there are no controls on the wheels. That means all 4 wheels are independently moving. And sometimes one of the wheels will get caught up with a little piece of tape or a little piece of string or some shit piece of plastic. And even if it doesn't have that, even if it's completely clean, you can't control the goddamn things. And if you try to push off on it, it goes in any kind of direction. You cannot control the damn beast. Okay? And I hate that because it's a pain in the ass. And I can see other people struggling in the supermarket with their shopping carts because they do not go where you want them to go. And you have to exert an awful lot of extra effort. Again, time wasted, energy wasted. We want to be more efficient here. Do what the Americans do. There's a reason why they are still the world hegemony and still have the biggest economy in the world. The American economy grew twice. European economy used to be neck and neck with the U.S. Now it's 50% of the GDP of the U.S. Now, some of that could be fraud. I'll grant you that. But fix your shopping carts and you can catch up. Okay? All right. So those were 10, I guess, ultimately 10, maybe 11 things in Poland, things that I hate about Poland. A lot of them are easy to fix. Okay? Mr. President, Mr. Prime Minister, you need some help with the efficiency of Poland, just give me a call. You have my number. I know you have my number because you stole money out of my bank account for that parking ticket, which was some bullshit. Oh, should I add that? Should I add that? They changed the zones, man. It used to be Zone C. Now everything is Zone A. What is that about? All right. This has been Holy Joe Rock and Roll. Peace. Thank you for watching the Holy Joe Rock and Roll Show. If you like this kind of content, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for more content. Peace.